Today on Carolina Boy, let's go back to Red Hill Farm. Hey, YouTube and Farming Simulator fans, this is Carolina Boy coming from you from an old map, the Red Hill Farm map. This farm came out of, I'm not sure if it came out of FS13, but I had converted this map way back in FS15 and FS17. Really fun map, and I have converted it over to FS19. So if we take a look at the map here, so there's your farm layout. Back then, a lot of maps did not have the external fake hills look that we have in a lot of maps today. So right now, this map does not have the extended border. The border stops where you see right there. I'll probably go back in there and add the fake mountain in the distance mountains later. Right now, I'm still working on getting a few issues fixed in it. Main issue is trying to get water added to it. That's the only thing that technically I'm about done with, is just getting the water added to it. Everything else pretty much is working good. Just wanted to show you what it looks like from here in Giants Editor. I'm using the Giants Editor 822 for FS19. So I've got a lot of the stuff. I've got it working on. I actually took a break on it because I kept having an issue with the farm silos. This is the old style farm silo, and you'll see this in a minute when I jump in the game. I've got the farm silos Bible, and that part's working fine, except for the loading and unloading, because this is the old style 4 silos where you had 4 different crop silos. We don't do that anymore. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually making 3 of these kind of blocked off with trash or an old truck or a broke down tractor with some weeds, and have one where you can still use with the grain station and the loading and offloading. But right now I haven't quite figured out where I want to do with that yet. It's got a lot of silage silos, and these are great silos. I like it with the brick like that. They look really cool. Still working on some issues trying to get all these lined up, because I started working with this map. I can't remember if I did this one or I did my own version of the original FS19. I'm sorry, the old family farm from like FS15, before somebody went and kind of mucked it up with their own version of 17, and then somebody just not realizing that they went and migrated from the 17 and 19, and that's not really based on the original old family farm. And I know because that was one of my first maps I played in the early days of Farming Simulator 15. Right after Farming Simulator 15 came out, that was one of my first maps. First video ever made was on that map. But when I converted Thunder Valley, I learned a lot doing the Thunder Valley conversion. And in doing that, I'm going to come back to FS19 Red Hill Valley and see if I can't take what I've learned from the other one. Now, in the meantime, I actually had an issue with my PC, that my PC crashed. So it might take me a little bit to get back going, because I'm trying to get this PC up and running now, and it's now running Windows 11. So Just trying to see what it's like to do all of Giant's editing, OBS recording, and gameplay under Windows 11 and see what this is like. Right here is the cow zone, great big pasture. Still working on finalizing that. I already had the sheep working, except for I got a little bit of an issue because this sheep pasture is a plain, and I've actually it's multiple elevations in it. And when I built in the sheep plane for it, right down the center, I've got a little bit of an issue where the sheep kind of float up in the air. So I got to go back in there and kind of manually tweak that. But love this old map. Great gameplay with the fields. It's got the cool bridge down the center. It's got a lot of grain points on it. Even way up on top of that plateau is more fields. And let's see, let's do it this way.
Going outside.
There's a lot more fields up there in the distance. So that gives you an idea what the map looks like. So let's go in and look at the gameplay. All right, let's load up the game in FS13. So here we go. We start out, and we'll just go out the outside the farm here, and that way you see there is where the Red Hill Farm is today on Carolina Boy Red Hill Farm FS19. You've already heard that. So here we go. Here we go. So I am doing some testing in the Windows 11 game capture with OBS. This is the latest version of OBS. Just did a fresh install of Windows 11. And I've done a couple takes on this already, and it actually looks pretty good. Gameplay is not too bad. So here is where our sheep purchase is. Okay. So in the original map, you had a sheep zone that was just simply a square rectangle area. Of course, with the FS19, you've got the ability to create animal purchase zones or animal loading and unloading zones. So that is here. There's your wool pallet area there. And of course, you've got your grass area here. And I want to say the water area is on the other side of the hill there. The only problem I have right now still is right here in the center. If I can get there quick enough. You see the sheep is... I got a couple areas where I did good on the plane, the actual sheep zone, animal zone plane. But right about in here, I've got a problem with one I've got to go and look at. This is a sloping sheep zone. And at this end, it's a little bit flatter. I've actually got this end pretty good. So the grass kind of covers it up to the most part. But it's when you get down to the middle, right along in here, right there. About lined up with the building. Yep. So right along in here is where I still need to work on it. So the cow zone is still coming along. I don't have... what I did was I ran into an issue when I was converting this map. And trying to get the silos to buy right. I got the chicken zone. Chicken, animal, there it is. And boom. See, there's the chickens. Where the chickens at? Chicken that I'm not buying. Oh, yep, there's chicken. Guess I need to buy some more chickens. Or I need to get in here and mow the grass down some so I can see the chickens. So I got an area in here if you want to store some food. And of course, you got the chickens. Right outside here is where the eggs. Let's see, right here would be the egg pallet. So I need to work on the map there. You start out with field number 37, 8, 30, 31, and 1. And 1 is way over there on top of that plateau. It's a long ride from here. Um, but a pretty cool map. Gameplay on FS19 has been fabulous. I have already spent some time, doing basic gameplay, getting the farming down right, playing with some of the animal areas, working on the loading and unloading zones. Of course, the places where you can take your crop to. The probably easier, yeah, if I look at the map here. So we are right here. Hold on. We are right here. So there's your farm. So right dead center is the long bridge. And there's a lime station over there, factory mill, Zucker fabric, that's your potatoes, and sweet potatoes, stuff like that. You got your shop and your agri point there. And then way up on top of that plateau, there's a drop zone there. And where the heck was that field 1 at? Field 1, 3130. Oh, there's field 1, right there. So field 1 is actually that direction. Must have my map. No, I got it. Getting my bearings off here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, field 1 is straight ahead there. But anyway, that's enough for now. You can see I've got the old barrier gates are working. But there you go. I got some equipment here and there and everywhere. We'll cut through the trees here. So I had the silos actually appearing, and everything was fine except for the loading zone. The loading unloading area is the unloading grate is supposed to be here, and I had an issue with that, and everything was appearing over here just fine. But because these are 4 silos, I don't know if I can actually pull it up in the store. Let's see if it's in there. Probably won't be able to. Anyway, I have to go and play with that. I can't remember where you actually can see it or not, but I think I might have actually taken it back out for some testing purposes. But I ran into an issue and my PC messed up on me. So I stopped messing with this one for a while. Went over to Thunder Valley, converted Thunder Valley. Kind of got my bearings a little bit better with Thunder Valley, doing a lot of the conversion. Got Thunder Valley working really good, and then of course my computer messed up. So now I've had to kind of rebuild a new computer. And so this one, I've tested it out with Windows 10 and it wasn't bad, but I thought I would go ahead and test it with Windows 11 and see how Windows 11 works with OBS. And as far as I can tell, I think OBS is actually running better under Windows 11 than it does under Windows 10. And the gameplay right now to me seems a little bit better as far as in the recording. The recording under Windows 10 OBS to me seemed a little bit choppy. But right now with this one, pretty much what you see in the video is exactly what you're seeing in the game. It's um, now this is on a PC, not on a PlayStation. So this is on an AMD Ryzen 7, 8 core, 16 thread, 16 gig of memory. It doesn't have a like an NVIDIA card in it. It's just got the AMD Ryzen version 8 Vega, whatever the 8 Vega card is. Built-in graphics. It's got a 512 gig NVMe drive, so it's not bad. Not a bad laptop at all. Mainly was going to use it for doing Linux and other things. Not really going to look at it with a gaming perspective. But since my PC ended up dying, and we're trying to figure out something to do with it now. So for now, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to try it on the laptop and do some video captures on the laptop, show you some things I've been working on going into FS22. Still playing around with FS20, FS19, but trying to really convert some old maps from 17 to 19, and then go from 19 into 22. And this was a really, really good, fun playing map. Was the Red Hill map, Red Hill Farms. So that's pretty much it for now. Just kind of showing you around Red Hill. And I'll bring you into again another video later on showing you a little bit more of it when it's cleaned up some more and showing you some gameplay and what it's like. That's it for now. Y'all have a good day.